back at Walmart to keep shopping for clean, low-carb, anti-inflammatory products. If you haven't watched the first video, go to the part 1 of Walmart grocery haul, and let's keep moving to see which other items we can find today. Oh wow, we go to one of the most dangerous areas in a supermarket, which is all the sauces. When I moved to this country and then I saw the huge corridor of dressings at the supermarket, I was surprised because in Spain for dressing, we just put olive oil, vinegar, and salt. And that's it. You can put a little bit of lemon or mustard, but you control every ingredient of your dressing. Here it's all about convenient, but convenient is not always cleaner. So all these sauces, they have tons of sugar. They are more than 80% sugar. And they have a lot of refined oils with a lot of chemicals like canola, safflower, sunflower, soybean, peanut oil, grapeseed oil. They're really refined. However, I got really happy when I came to here and I saw this. So this is another option. So Primal Kitchen. Primal Kitchen is a really good option if you don't make your own mayo. It has avocado oil, organic eggs, organic egg yolks, organic vinegar, salt, and rosemary extract. So it's all non-GMO. This is usually a really good brand and it's very clean if you don't want to make your own mayo. Let's see this other option that has another flavor. So avocado oil, eggs, egg yolk, vinegar, salt, lime juice concentrate. I will definitely buy this one, but not this one. And why is that? Because when you make a juice, you gotta drink it within 24 hours. Otherwise, the nutrients, the vitamins, the minerals, the antioxidants are gone. The only thing that you have left is the sugar. So when it says that it has lime juice concentrate, the only thing that you have in here left is the sugar. But definitely, this is a good other choice. Oh wow, for the ketchup lovers, definitely not this because has tons of sugar, but look what I just found. This is also Primal Kitchen, which is a good brand. Let's see the ingredients. Please, no sugar. Alright, so I have tomato puree, balsamic vinegar organic, some salt, organic onion powder, organic garlic powder, organic spices. For the ketchup lovers, this is saving you. I get so many people asking me if there is a good choice for ketchup, and I always say it's not. So this is clean. However, if you have gastrointestinal issues, leaky gut, really severe inflammation, ideally, you want to eliminate completely nightshades, and tomato is a big nightshade. But if you want to incorporate tomatoes in your diet, this is clean and no added sugar. They also have my favorite anti-inflammatory soy-free soy sauce alternative, which is coconut aminos. Coconut aminos is your best friend for a soy-free alternative. This is just coconut sap, and actually it's non-GMO, organic. This is going home. When we buy water, it's also very important when we see on the label. And this is one of my favorite brands, that is Hawaiian Volcano. But even if you don't have that brand in your local Walmart, this is what you have to see when you buy water. The pH is important, but it's not a must to buy alkaline water. You can alkalize your water just with a little pinch of baking soda, and that's fine. What is important is that it's spring water. And if you buy it in a glass container, it's always best. But if you don't buy it in a glass container, it's a plastic container. What we will have to look for is, let's see, look at this, very tiny, BPA free. BPA is a very dangerous endocrine system disruptor that is in plastics. So if you buy water in a plastic container, it has to be BPA free, or buy it in a glass container. We got to the dangerous area of the snack section. Let's see if we find something. You know, I'm a chips monster. I gotta find some clean chips. Oh, look at this, look at this. I found them. Organic plantains, non-GMO. This is basically plantains, coconut oil, which is a perfect oil to fry the plantains. It's high smoke point. And Himalayan salt. This is really clean. And plantains are better than the regular banana because plantains have a high percentage of resistant starch. Resistant starch is not spiking your insulin levels, is not broken down into glucose in your small intestine, it's a prebiotic. So these are really good clean alternative for kind of like a paleo grain-free approach and really clean oils. And I think that's it from the cookies, chips, and nuts section because they are cooked with the wrong oils. But we got the plantains. Oh, we got to the jerky section, which is also a good low carb anti-inflammatory snack. But from all these brands, there is none that is grass-fed or pasture-raised source. So I wouldn't buy them. Also, for chocolate, which is a really good snack, always what you have to look for is 80% or higher. So the one that I will buy is empty, which is 85% cacao. So always 80% or higher to prevent having a high amount of sugar in there. We are in the other favorite go-to snack for a lot of people, which is the granola bars, and it's very dangerous. So let's see what we find. I'm not going to talk about the granola bars that are really high in sugar and that I call candy bars, not protein granola bars. So these are some of the most common that people buy for a grain-free approach to increase the amount of protein. So let's see, for example, the Cliff bar. So peanut butter. Oh wow, it has tons of ingredients. I started with that, but then just on the top, I have 3 different types of added sugar. Rice syrup, raw oats, this is not grain-free. Cane syrup, organic peanut butter, soybeans, which cause a lot of has lectins and cause a lot of gastrointestinal inflammation, soy protein, peanut flour. This is a very pro-inflammatory approach for granolas because of the peanuts, the soy in there, and tons of sugar, starting with that. So this will be a no. Protein builders from Cliff too. The peanut butter. First, peanuts for me, I always try to tell everybody be away from peanuts because they are really pro-inflammatory. But let's see what it says. Soy protein isolate, so you have some contamination with soy. Cane syrup, cane sugar, brown rice syrup, 3 added sugars in a row. Then kernel oil. Kernel oil is refined with petroleum, so you don't want to have it there. Plus soy flour. I'm not going to keep going. This is really dirty, high in sugar, pro-inflammatory. This is definitely not the type of protein that you want to put. Okay, so let's pass to this other type of granola bar, which is also usually very common. It seems to be always just pure nuts. So let's take one, for example, the dark chocolate cherry cashew, or maybe a more plain, like peanut butter. Alright, so when we see the ingredients label, here we see peanuts first, not even organic. Glucose syrup, this raises your glycemic index, plus another added sugar, plus honey, which it doesn't say is raw honey, so probably it's refined, and it's higher in fructose, plus kernel oil, which is a refined hydrogenated oil, soy protein, which causes gastrointestinal distress, natural flavors, which, as I always say, there are more than 100 different types of natural flavors that are not always natural, that didn't pass the FDA, and even MSG is included there. So this is definitely very dirty. Oh, those are here. Other popular brand for granola bars that are grain-free, RX bars. They are not necessarily keto, they are more like paleo because they have dates. So that raises fructose and your insulin, but they are grain-free. So let's check the most plain without peanuts to see if they are clean. This one. It says here egg whites, almonds, cashews, dates. Alright, so let's see if there are more ingredients. Because usually the ingredient is not just the ones in the front. are here. Dates, egg whites, cashews, almonds, chocolate, cocoa, natural flavors. We don't want to have natural flavors. They are not natural. They are added flavor. We don't even know what it is. Could be MSG. And beside the natural flavors, second, these nuts are not roasted, so they have phytic acid, which causes a lot of gastrointestinal inflammation. And those egg whites are not from a pasture-raised chicken, so it could be even fed with genetically modified corn. So they are not that clean. And finally, we have Lara bars, which are also really popular. This is more for also a paleo approach. This one has cashews, dates, apples, blueberry, and vanilla extract. You don't have added flavors. This is even better than the other one. No added flavors, no added sugars. It just is higher in carbohydrate because of the fruits that are added in here and higher in fructose. However, if you really want to look at behind the label, these cashews haven't been soaked or they are not dry roasted or sprouted, so still they have phytic acid that causes a lot of mineral deficiency, gastrointestinal distress, inflammation, and blocks your digestive enzymes. So ingredients are cleaner. If there is no other option, I will say I will go for this, but the nuts are not roasted. We got to one of my favorite spots, but also very dangerous, which is the ice creams. So I got very surprised actually, because besides all the hormonal, dairy-based, and high in sugar ice creams, they brought a low-carb approach. Let me show you. Definitely this has tons of dairy, so I wouldn't eat it myself on an anti-inflammatory approach. But if you want to put some dairy once in a while because you are craving for ice cream, this is not too bad. The other reason why I don't like it 100% is because of the sugar alcohols, and we don't digest sugar alcohols. Even if they have a zero glycemic index, we don't digest them. So it tends to cause a lot of fermentation and bloating, like a bloating war in there. So this is why this is not the best, but this is one of the best ice creams that they have in the whole corridor. Alright, so we are done shopping at Walmart. I hope you took notes and now you are gonna run to the store to buy your goodies. There are a lot of items that are clean, that stick to a low carb anti-inflammatory approach. But if there is any item at your local Walmart that I didn't go through, put it in the comment section, put the brand and the item, and then I will review the label for you to let you know if it follows the clean anti-inflammatory low carb approach. And if you like this video, there are many other videos for clean grocery shopping, the sticking to low carb approach in different supermarkets. So I hope to see you hanging out in the next video.